What's up, guys? A short update on the price of Bitcoin. And what do we have? We pretty much reached the kind of a lowest point for the correction, this small correction which I expected, and 62,250 was pretty close to 62. I would say that as soon as we go lower than this, there's like a cascade of the lower lows, and we pretty much have no chance that rather than just break them one after the other, right? Because the more often the price tests the same level, the weaker this level becomes, and I mean that's just how it works normally, regularly. However, there's an interesting situation at the 62,000 themselves. Here, you see, there's like a 4 or more 5 touches of the same level, and price didn't break it, which is kind of rare. I would say that this situation should lead to a breakout, right? And after that, we almost, not almost, we actually covered the whole drop here. It is an engulfing candle on a daily time frame. So that seemed to be a good bullish sign for the correction to be over, this correction. On the other hand, well, we are still kind of, we didn't make a new high here, we didn't establish the new training range, etc. But we might very well just go back here and break it as soon as we didn't break it yet. But the fact that we did not break it, like if we break at this point, then it's still okay if we'll just like make a pullback from there. But as soon as we made this kind of a pull back and then we return and then we break it again, then I don't think that this is the lowest point. It will not hold. We'll probably go this 55, 56. But yet at the same time, we have a kind of a reversed situation with most of the indicators on the longer time frames. Like a weekly time frame is actually showing not exactly, not like pure, but still a bullish divergence. You see the lowest low on the price by the bodies of the candles, and the higher lows on most of the indicators, which is just a regular bullish divergence. It's not like fully established low there. It could go lower from like this week. If it does, then you see it doesn't work out, so it doesn't count. Yet currently there is a very high chance to see that. But at the same time, we may expect, let me show it's a little bit less busy slide. Okay, no unbusy slides. So anyways, this may look like bearish triangle, bearish pennant or bearish flag. Could be. If yes, then we again go something like 55 or even lower. This is one thing. Another thing is that I was seeing here. So we have this support, which turned to be, it was resistance. Now it turned to be support, and that kind of line here, right? We actually broke it to the upside at some point. But since, the market is kind of crazy, we actually saw this drop again over here, and we tested it again. And now we're seeing like a smaller version of that here, with like being tested several times, and probably we'll break it. But whether we are continuing like this kind of trends like this, like more and more of those resistance lines with lowering highs and lower lows, it's not clear yet. Again, currently there's like a situation in between two like not in between, it's like a bifurcation, right? It could go anywhere from here. It's very important this week, I would say. And by the way, the oscillators too, most of the indicators, where they were very overbought because of the some long decline in price for very, very significant time, and then we had some kind of pullback, but that actually lead to most of the indicators cool down really fast. and it reached to the highest point. So from there, you'd expect the price go lower, much lower, because it's like enough of the space for the most of the indicators go down. But instead of that, we are seeing kind of a like maybe rounding here. So it points to the upper side. So it could be the situation like here or here, meaning that again, there's a chance, there's a very, very reasonable chance for the price to go higher from here. So I think it's very important whether we are going to break 62 again, whether we're going actually to check it, to test it again. If the price is going to test 62, then I'd say we go 55, 56 at least. If the price actually holds it, like it doesn't test it, then probably it's over and we are going to at least like 74 in the short term. We'll see though, we'll see. The market is kind of unpredictable these days and going against the correlation with the S&P 500, which is kind of unusual, but there's still some signs, so let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. I'll get back to you again next week, hopefully beginning of next week. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you very much for being with me. See you next week. Goodbye.